Welcome back, everyone. Nice to see you again. Today I have a really special treat for everyone. I'm standing at Edward Scissorhands' screen-used house. It was used for the exterior shots, of course, but also a lot of scenes were shot inside. The owner has given me permission to actually go inside and check out all this great memorabilia that he's collected over the years, and made a little bit of a museum for himself. It's not open to the public, it's his own house. But he saw that I was here and he's like, hey, would you like to come in and check it out? And I was like, of course. One of the cooler things that I just found out is that this house not only was used for interior shots, but was also where Tim Burton had his office. One of the rooms in the house, Tim Burton had his office, and that's where he was doing all of his work from during the production of the film. Another room in the house, the one right next to it, was Johnny Depp's smoking room, where he would smoke his cigarettes. The room was rigged with extractors and ventilation, extra ACs, because he couldn't get out of the Edward suit in between takes and he wanted to smoke. So they made a special room for him inside this house where he would go and smoke. So come with me, let's check it out. This is gonna be a really nice treat for all of us, including myself. Approaching the house, you can see it looks very, very similar. Of course, all the houses in this neighborhood looked slightly different because for the production of the movie, they painted over 40 of them in different colors. This is again 1774 Tinsmith Circle in Lutz, Florida, and the house is up for sale. But right there you can see Edward was here. Check that out. Total homage to the movie. Really awesome to be here. This is a really nice little quiet part of Florida. Little cul-de-sac area with lots of little houses, so I can see why the location scouts would pick this little place to do this. It's in the middle of nowhere, and whoever found this did an awesome job. If you want to own a piece of Edward Scissorhands history, you can call that number right there and inquire, because it's literally up for grabs. We're in September of 2022, and as of today, it's still up for sale. So I'm lucky enough to have run into the owner of the house. I'm out here looking and he came out. And I'm actually gonna be lucky enough to go inside this house right now, guys. So you gotta watch this. But yeah, this house, he just lowered the price. $449,000. And he was explaining all the potential for business with purchasing this house, just getting donations and stuff like that, and even opening a little museum. There's Edward right on top of the mailbox.
All right, so the stuff you're about to see inside, we wanted to, the new buyer, to transfer all the memorabilia and artwork into a cafe so you can eat authentic food from the movie and be around all the relics.
Yeah, and the memorabilia.
And then you turn the house into the official movie house. So it would be a cafe museum, and then here would just be the movie house.
That's awesome.
It would be unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally see that. And I'm really, really surprised more than anything that it is still on the market. I would have assumed that somebody for 4 months, you said, right?
Or a group of people.
4 months, you said it's been on the market, right?
Or a group of people.
Somebody, yeah, somebody. I mean, man, who wouldn't want this?
If you're opening up a chain cafe, then that's probably a fail.
Absolutely.
A fail.
Yeah.
You're happy you're opening up a chain cafe, but it's a fail.
If you think about what happened over there in Ohio with the Christmas Story house, very similar. Some guy bought it and made it into a museum. You know what I mean? And now, and even though the house was only used, the outside part of the house is mostly what was used, but still, that's a year-round museum now, you know? And that was done years ago. I'm very lucky to have been at the right place at the right time, because I'm actually about to go into Edward's house right now. So let's go. I'm actually inside the house now, and check this out, guys. All this memorabilia. Edward was here. Wow, it's unbelievable that I'm inside the house. I just came to like film it from the outside, and now I'm inside. That's nuts.
No, it's nuts as if the house goes back to like a normal house.
No,
and you're gonna really cherish this.
That would be a shame. Really.
Not everybody thinks normal.
Wow, look at this. This is so cool. That is so awesome. You could totally make this into a museum.
This is one of the rarest houses on earth that you could get random donations of cash.
Absolutely.
Artwork, people send their artwork to this house.
Absolutely. How many people would you say you have stopping here every day?
We estimated about around the 50 families, like some kind of interaction.
Wow. Yeah.
Right
now somebody just pulled up and stopped right in front of it.
A lot of neighbors come when their families are in town.
Got the guard dog here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, buddy. This is really cool. Check this out.
A lot of people make fun of us for having t-shirts on the wall, but those t-shirts were private t-shirts, and Tim Burton handed the white ones to the cast and crew, and Tim Burton handed the purple ones to the residents.
Oh, wow.
And he wore those to the premiere December 1990.
Oh, man. I'd have them on the wall, too.
Yeah.
For sure.
They should be in a glass case, but in the museum they'd be on a mannequin, so you could be around it.
Wow. This is so cool. No worries, no worries. This is amazing.
Yeah, the flooring right here is actually the flooring right here in this picture.
Really?
Yep, right there. Isn't that crazy? It's the same exact color.
That's it. Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
And that's a famous picture. That's the one he fell in love with her.
Yeah. Wow. I'm a little bit awestruck still. Sorry that I'm in here, but this is really cool. Wow. So walking into the kitchen, you have a life-size Edward right here. Guys, I'm inside the actual house. Real movie wallpaper right here.
Yep.
Wow. I got a lot more than I bargained for coming here. That's awesome. Being such a huge fan of this film.
And then we got the can opener right behind you.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
That's the one where when it's turned on, it takes you back in a trance and lets you see the castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was like this.
Yeah, those things are vintage, yeah.
And it sounds just like it.
It does, yeah.
And then right here is Johnny Depp's cigarettes. You'll see those in the movie too.
Oh, wow.
You'll see this whole corner just like that with the cigarettes.
Really?
Yep.
I'm going to watch this movie again tonight now. That I have
When he's cutting the lettuce right here, he nicks himself and he gets in this position, and then that's when you'll be able to see the cigarette.
Now I'm going to be paying attention to all kinds of different things now. Especially when they're inside. Guys, thank you so much.
And this is filming schedule right here.
Filming schedule.
Yep. Day 1.
How'd you acquire all this stuff?
Donated.
Donated?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. As it should be. There's the castle. That's awesome. More shot above the door here. I like the color of the door, too.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that purple's awesome. So I am walking into Johnny Depp's smoking room. When they were filming in this house, this room right here that I'm in was used for Johnny to smoke in, and they had an extra air conditioner in here because he was not able to get out of the suit all day, so he needed extra ventilation. So he also had some extractors in here for the smoke. But yeah, Johnny Depp was in this room smoking during the filming of Edward Scissorhands. How cool is that? Coming out of Johnny Depp's smoking room, I'm coming into this other room, which served as Tim Burton's office while they were doing the filming of the movie. So it's just an amazing thing to be here. Tim Burton was in this room working, and I'm walking around here. I'm very fortunate to have run into this today. These donations come from normally?
Everybody, just people.
Just come here and they give it to
They're
you?
either mailed or they come.
Or they just drop them at the door? Look
Yeah.
how awesome that is.
It's
Somebody donated this.
wonderful people. No, nothing. Not everybody's wonderful.
Wow, yeah, I could see why, man. This is awesome. I really hope you guys get what you deserve for this place. I really do, because it's awesome. You've done an amazing job with it. And I feel awesome that I got the opportunity to come in here. Thank you so much.
He was on the ladder doing the angel.
This is, wow. Guys, this is the ladder that Edward was on doing the snow angel. The actual ladder. This is just amazing to be back here. I'm actually in Edward's backyard. And if you look at this over here, it's really decked out. And there's actually signs to where everything is in the neighborhood. So Cookies, that's actually the castle. The castle was built at the end of the block. And there's Esmeralda right there, you know, the voodoo lady. Helen. And there's Jim's right here. They have all kinds of really awesome stuff back here. Check this out. Wow. It's surreal to be back here, guys.
So we took a picture, got everybody together and took a picture.
This is just awesome. Take one last walk back here. All the houses are in the neighborhood. You could actually see Joyce's house right over there from here. Right over there. Helen's house right there, where the sign points right at it. The yellow house right across the street, that's Helen's. We'll go take a closer look at it. So I've just left the Edward Scissorhands house, and guys, I can't believe I got to go in there. That's crazy. So I'm filming it now, and I'm going to show you the rest of the houses in the neighborhood. There it is from the front. With the exceptions of all these houses being different colors, they pretty much look the same. And walking back from Helen's house is Edward's house again, and I had to get a shot of it from here. It's because of those right there. And right across from Helen's house, which is right here, is Jim's house. This is the house Edward broke into, right here. This is all very relative in the neighborhood, just like it is in the movie. They're able to walk from house to house and shoot all the scenes right in this little spot. To give you guys a little perspective of the neighborhood, so this is Jim's house right here. Then if I flip this way, you can see Edward's house in that corner that I was just in right there. And then Helen's house right here. Here's the mailbox at Edward's house with Edward properly on it. I love how the guys that live here have paid tribute to the movie. Right across the street from Edward's house is Esmeralda's house. And you can see them, they're pulling away the owners of the house. Super nice people. Eternally grateful they let me in. But yeah, there's Esmeralda's house right across the street from Edward's house. Here's Edward's house, and right down the street, right above those trees, is where the castle was. It was built there for the movie, and then of course taken down. But it was right there at the end of the block. So everything for this movie was done right in this little part of town. That's Edward's house. That's Helen's house over there. Then we have Esmeralda's house right across from Edward's again, right there. And we have Jim's house. Gray one over there. So everything is very relative. Again, I'm just gonna spin the camera around and you're gonna see how close everything is. Helen's house, Jim's house, Esmeralda's house, Edward's house, and now let's take a walk over to Joyce's house. So right here is Joyce's house. This is where the dishwasher repair guy was at when the Avon lady knocked. She's like, don't you see there's a car in my driveway? That means I'm busy. And she really was hoping she was gonna get busy, but not sure how that turned out for her in the end. But yeah, here's the house. I'm about to film the front door here. And there it is. That's where the Avon lady knocked, right there. Pretty amazing to be here. And all these things are right next to each other. Here's another shot of Joyce's house. The horny old redhead, if you guys don't know who Joyce is, that was trying to get on anyone she could. She had an itch that needed some scratching. Southgate Shopping Center. You can see that's intact. Looks exactly like it did in the movie. And right there is where Edward and Joyce would have walked, right down that little hallway right there with those green poles. I'll take you guys in there so you can get a close look. Joyce and Edward walk this way toward the salon in one of the scenes. The salon would have been somewhere toward the back part here, because there is a clear scene when Joyce and Edward are walking in, and I'm going to show you now when I turn around. So it must have been somewhere right here. And there's a shot of them walking into the salon, and you can kind of see everything match up right there. It's a little bit different, and it's very vague in the movie, but you can at least see the green pillars for sure in the shot. So this was the location that was used for the salon. There's another shot of Joyce and Edward where you can see the angle of that pillar. So that's another reason you know that the hair salon was on this side of the shopping center versus the other side, because it could have easily been mistaken. But Bale's Outlet took over this entire area. You can see they just sealed the whole wall off, and now it's just a big department store. I gotta be honest, it feels cool to be here. Just because of that sign, the Southgate Shopping Center sign is so iconic. For me, I clearly remember it every time I see the movie, and I just have that good feeling being here. So anyway, I'm really happy to bring you guys with me. Okay, so I came across the street to try to match up another shot in the movie where you can see the shopping center. This is blocked by the trees, but you can clearly see the sign behind it right there. And there is a shot of Edward inside a diner that matches up to right about here. Now, I searched for the location of the diner and I found nothing online, but I'm guessing that this Lopez and Humphreys Attorneys at Law building may have served as the diner, based on the shot you can see from outside the window, which right now it's being blocked by the trees, but I'm gonna move just so you can see it. So based on that shot, I'm guessing that this building right behind me, that law office right there, served as the diner. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. If anybody out there knows the exact location, please comment, let me know. But the shot matches up pretty close based on the angle. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed going in this house with me. For me, it's probably one of the cooler things I'll ever get to do. I'm a huge fan of Tim Burton films, especially Edward Scissorhands. So for me to be able to come here, not only see the house, and then see, of course, the shopping center and everything, which I was already feeling all giddy about. But when I got here and I saw the house, I had that same feeling. Then I had the owner come out and be super courteous with me and say, hey, you want to come inside and check out what I've done with it? The fact that I got to go inside the house and see original movie props, to see the ladder in the back where he carved the snow angel, such an iconic scene of the movie. And it's the real ladder, it's not a replica. That's the actual ladder Edward was on, carving the snow angel. So that alone, you know, coming here is just one of the cooler things I'll ever get to do. I really hope you guys enjoyed going in there with me. I was able to stand in rooms where Tim Burton and Johnny Depp were standing, which to me is, I don't know, I'm really, you know, whew, I feel good about it. So anyway, I plan to bring you a lot more stuff like this. Please like, subscribe, comment, and again, more than anything, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.